kind of blustery morning. All the storms went through last night. A little rainy looking. Took our time today because we only have one 400 portage. So a lot of clouds. We just came around the bay and this is the other side of Angler Lake. It's pretty cool. I just caught my, third fish. Came over to look at this rock face. It's pretty cool. It's just really nice to see stuff like this.
We go over a beaver dam. This is our method. Alright, so we just finished the portage into Sugar. And there is a sign over there. So we'll just put a green piece of rope on a stick here. I guess. And yeah, very nice portage. Still a little mucky to get in, but the first one that we've been able to single carry for the whole thing, which was nice. Looks like a nice lake, Sugar Lake, and this is actually where we're going to stay today, if you can find a site. And just rest up before we get into the messy stuff tomorrow, into the wildlands it's called, so Mustago Wildlands. So yeah, we're expecting we'll be back into the typical Temagami portages tomorrow, so just going to take it easy today. So we're on our campsite on Sugar. Found a nice little point here. Very well used. It comes with a couple of chairs, which will be a huge luxury when you don't sit on a chair for a couple of weeks. It's always nice. I was charging up some batteries. Got the clothesline out, dry out a few things that got wet. Got the fishing rods hooked back up again, ready to go. Tent's way back in there in the woods because really nice spot for it back in here. We went up around the corner there and found a spot, but it was crazy putting right on a steep rock into deep water. Then you had to carry all your stuff way up the hill, so would have been nice when you got up there, but not worth the risk for us. And look at that, this one has a washroom too. So yeah, we got the tarp up for, it's been a couple of showers, so tent set up, everything's drying. I think we'll probably go out and do some fishing. There is a little motorboat on this lake. When we came in, they were riding around, and looks across the lake there. There's a dock, maybe, with something going on over there. I can't see a cabin, but it's like an old dilapidated dock. And then at the put in, there were four or five rowboats, or small boats, and over on Goodfish, or Angler I should say as well, there were more boats. So lots of people bringing boats in. God, I can't imagine the effort it would take to haul a boat and a motor in on these portages, and gas, but people do it. So that's it for now.
Nice day for fish.
I'm trying. We tried to do some fishing for about 5 minutes. I had one nibble and then the thunder started. So we just came into shore here to wait and let this one go over us, and hopefully we can get out again because it's such a beautiful little lake. Yeah, do our fishing. So here we are. We're just sitting back in our rain suits, waiting for the thunder and lightning to pass so we can get in there and catch some fish for dinner. Alright.
There, yeah, it is. There is our campsite. There's actually 2 entrances. It's a pretty little site. Oh, it's actually a big site. Yeah. Yeah. Right up by that big tree.
So we didn't do one yesterday at the end of the day because we had all that rain yesterday and we just went to bed. We hung out in the bed in the tent. Fell asleep, and that was about it for yesterday. We got up a little bit later today. We didn't have as far to go because we were just going to Sugar. So how many meters did we get today? 1,400 meters. Oh, this is a little one, yeah, 400. Yeah, so we got up later, had pancakes, some coffee, and fished, yeah, caught a few bass, and angler, right? Yeah. And then we came into Sugar, and the portage from angler to Sugar was reasonable. You had to get out and hop over a beaver dam and a swamp a bit, which was a little lucky, but that was okay. The water was high enough to get through there. And then the portage was, actually that was the first portage we were able to do. Yeah, in 15 minutes one way, we were stopping, which is what we normally do. So that was really nice. And then we checked out one site here on Sugar, and it was
pretty high up.
Yeah, too high up. Yeah. So we came back and took this one. Nice site, pretty well used, but it's got a really nice place for the tent back in the bush a bit. And after the couple of storms we've had the last 2 days, it's kind of nice to be back and protected a bit. And it's rained pretty much all day long now, so.
Yes, it has. Quite a bit.
We tried fishing here. Haven't really caught anything. A couple little bass, but the guys in the motorboat came over and gave us some worms and said that we got to fish out deep to catch the big smallmouth out here. And they said that's about all they got out here.
Yeah.
Smallmouth. So we had fun paddling around. It was nice to actually get out in the canoe and paddle up and down the shores and see the lake. And we should note that yesterday, Elle heard a wolf on Good Fish Lake.
Yes.
Yeah, so we should note that we did hear a wolf around and a wolf. That was nice. And besides that, knock on wood, we haven't really seen anything else, have we? And you don't hear them, you don't see them, but they're
Just the squirrels.
they're probably well hidden, I think they're hidden.
Yeah, this is not a very big lake, and it has 6 sites on it. So it's probably, and there's a portage into Lady Evelyn Lake, and a lot of people bring or come in for the day, and they bring their motors and use the boats.
Yeah, so probably a lot of fishing on this lake. So yeah, it's a nice lake, but not one that I'd go out of my way to come back to. I'd go back to Good Fish Lake because from there the bass is pretty good.
Yeah.
And besides that, everything is going okay. We got stuff pretty dried out today. You know, rain most of the day now. Things are going in there. So we're going to be up early tomorrow. Tomorrow we have 1,400.
Yeah, 480 and a 1,440.
Yeah, and it's this We set this trip up intentionally so we weren't going far every day just so we could get to know the park and just get to see what the park's like, and we're doing that. Yeah. And we're also looking at the long weekend coming up for August, so we're trying to bury ourselves deep in the park for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What are the highlands called? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
It's a shot of the moon by this beautiful tree. These trees are huge. It's nice to see that there are still some around. Beautiful, peaceful, gorgeous night. And it's only around 15 degrees, so 15 Celsius. So it's, and there goes Brent.